Alright, so today I'm on Demonfall. I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite EXP methods to use. Some of these can be used as like yin methods as well, but for the most part they're mostly based around EXP. This game is kind of, I wouldn't say it's hard to grind, but it's a hassle. The missions get fairly repetitive, and most people don't feel like or have the time to just sit there and do the same missions over and over again. So today I'm going to be talking about the best way to do that. Well, my five favorite ways to do that. So let's get into the first method. Little side note, by the way, I'm not ranking these from best to worst or anything like that. I'm just naming 5 of my favorite ways to get EXP on this game. I'm not max level yet, but I'm pretty high level, so I think I have enough experience to know like what's good and what works and what doesn't, all that stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so for the first method, you want to be on like an alt, well, not an alt, but like a character that's hasn't done final selection yet, and you want to come to final selection, and basically what you do is you kill 29 demons and then leave, or let yourself be killed, so that way you still keep your XP, all that stuff you earn, but you don't complete final selection so you can go back in, because once you go back in final selection you can't do it again. So basically, if you don't have any skills, you just have to do this. I don't really like this method that much, because once you get, I'd say like level 15 or 20, it becomes like much harder to level up. Like, even though this method is more for like new players, what I really recommend you doing is when you first start playing this game, you come in here, do the method like maybe 3 or 4 times, and then complete final selection, because after like 3 or 4 times it's pretty useless after that, in my opinion. I mean, if you want to play and do it over and over again until you get max level, you can, I guess, but it would be pretty slow, so I don't recommend it. Anyways, on to the next method. Alright, so the next method ish is just doing story mode missions. I say ish because it's not really a method, it's more of just a way to level up. The only way you could really make this a method is if you were to do the story missions over and over again by resetting your character, which nobody on earth is going to go through the hassle to do. So I mean, the reason I bring this up is because a lot of people forget about these story missions. They get caught up in the multiplayer, the open world gameplay, and they forget that there's an entire story to this game. So I mean, the EXP is good, but like the other methods that I bring up will probably be better to do if you strictly want EXP. Like I said, you could just do these missions over and over again and reset your character, but I find it hard to believe that anybody would actually want to go through the trouble of doing these missions and reset. And the missions are kind of, they're not hard, but they're the other methods that I bring up in this game are much easier to do. For example, this mission I'm doing here, this is the first mission, and you have to fight a demon that's the size of a skyscraper off rip. So it's like, yeah, like look, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is the first mission. Well, technically final selection is the first mission, but this is the first mission you have to do. This dude is a boss fight. Look at this. Like I said, you could do these story missions for EXP, but I don't think most people would want to go through the trouble. But the story missions are here if you want to do them. They give decent, actually no, they give pretty good XP. So I mean, they're not bad methods, it's just you have to go through a lot to get to that XP. So I'd recommend using the other methods, but if you want to, you're free to. Anyways, on to the next method. Alright, so for the next method is the green demon. Now, if you don't know what the green demon is, he's basically a fat demon that you fight in this cave or cavern, whatever you want to call it, and he gives you a lot of XP. So occasionally, if you're a demon slayer, the crow will give you a quest that says you have to kill him, and it'll lead you to where the cavern is. So I mean, unless you want to look up the map of the game to find him, just wait for the mission to pop up, and you can kill him over and over again, and he'll give you, and yeah, every time he'll give you XP, obviously, and the XP he gives is pretty good. I'd say it's like on par. if it's not the same amount of XP as the missions, the story missions, it's very close. So I'd much rather, if you do want to do an XP method and you're considering doing the story missions, I'd maybe suggest trying this one first. Some people don't like this because he's like, I wouldn't say he's tanky, but he does a lot of annoying moves like that. Like I jumped over that and still got hit and died and almost died from fall damage. So I mean, okay. As stated, like I said, some people have trouble with him, so they'd prefer not to do this method. And I'm dead. So as you can see, you know, I normally beat him, but anyways, yes, you can do that method if you'd like to. I'd recommend doing it with a friend because the two people can fight him at once and they'll both get XP. I believe you have to, if you don't do more than half the damage, you have to do at least a little. I don't know how much damage it exactly is, but you have to do a certain amount of damage to him to also get the XP. But if you both like hit him back and forth, you'll both get XP and you can grind together. So yeah, do that method if you would like to, but be wary of the things that I said. Anyways, on to the next method. All right, for the next method, you want to wait for this quest to come up. And basically what you want to do is, the way this mission works is that you have to go to a village. There it is over there. You have to go to a village and kill 4 demons that are raiding the village, I guess. But the way that you do this method is you find maybe a cave or something that has demons in it, because for some reason the way the game is right now, when you do this quest, it doesn't matter what if you kill 4 demons, it'll complete. I don't know why it does that, but it's in the game right now. And it makes it easier because I believe when you go over to the village quest, well, the actual village where the actual quest is, there's 2 demons with no powers and there's 2 demons without powers, and they all come at you at once, and it makes it kind of, I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's much harder if you were to just kill them individually like I'm doing right now. So yeah, the best way to do this quest is by to just like find this cave. Oh my god, you find this cave and then you kill all the demons in it until you've killed 4 demons. So let me do that real quick. Alright, so that one's dead, and he's dead too. So watch. I'm gonna end them both. Look, the quest is all the way over there, but I'm in here. And just like that, it's done for. And I believe you get a very good amount of XP for this, and you also get a lot of money for it. I believe you get 600 yen, which is, I think that's the highest amount of yen you can get in a mission, or a quest rather. So yeah, I believe I like this method a lot because first of all, you can do it passively. Like if you ever see that quest, you can, while you're doing something else, you can just accept that quest, and whatever you're doing probably has you killing demons. So if you kill 4 demons, it'll automatically finish it. So I think this is a good passive method that you can do. But this next and last method is my favorite and personal method, and it's actually right outside of this cave, and that is killing Zenitsu. Now, most people pass him up because he's a demon quest, so people normally don't try to kill him because they think that, like, you know, he's a slayer too, so you're not supposed to kill him. But if you do, you get a lot of XP from him. So I like to kill him and get XP from it, because watch, I'll show you. This method is also, it's not hard, but Zenitsu is not the weakest NPC in this game. As you can see, he does a lot of moves, like right here he'll probably do thunderclap and blast, and you can jump over it and still get hit by it. And I believe he'll also do this move. Those are only 2 skills he does, and he has little cooldown. You just have to watch the patterns of how he fights, I guess. And once you learn that down, you can just kill him over and over again and you'll farm his XP. Like watch, I'll kill him real quick and I'll show you how much he gives. Alright, so he's almost dead, and he is dead. I almost died doing that. So anyways, as you can see, watch how much XP I have 1,900 and I go up 300. So yeah, so I mean, it doesn't give as much XP as it used to. I believe it got nerfed, but once you learn how to watch his patterns and all that stuff, he becomes fairly easy to kill, so it's a good method to do. So yeah, he responds fairly quickly. Like watch, I'll sit here and wait, and he's back already, and so you can just kill him over and over again. Like I said, I probably made him look harder than he was, pause, but like, he's not that hard to fight. He's one of the stronger NPCs for sure, but it's not like he's impossible to beat. So you can just kill him over and over again and farm him. He doesn't give yen or anything like that. It's just strictly free XP. So yeah, that's the method that I use to get where I'm at. I'm level 39 now. I believe I'm one off max. It's 11. I don't know what max is in this game. I think it's 50. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is actually my first video, so my commentary was trash. That's why. So If you want to see more videos like this or me playing other games, be sure to tell me in the comment section. So yeah, I hope you have a good day or night whenever you're watching this video, and goodbye.